Welcome back to Hollywood, everybody. We are back on our Hollywood Animals Stuff That Dreams Are Made Of playthrough, and things are looking good for the studio. We have a major hit on our hands in Rotten Fates, which has set a record $5 million in profit already, grossed $6 million. It's still going strong. Only problem is we've gotten drawn into the seedy underworld of the German government, and the star actress of Rotten Fates has been killed. So I don't know how that's going to play out. A Cloudy Eye is on its second leg of its run. It's made $1.3 million, so it's doing well. We have lots of movies that are ready to go into production. We have 2 more ready for release here soon. We've got 2 more that are ready to go into the pipeline. So things are looking on the up and up for our studio. And with that being said, let's go ahead and start getting these things going. So Babyface is improvement. We're getting more and more improvement among our things. Our quality of directors and actors is slowly creeping up. We're training some of them in our boutique studio. Others we're just kind of trying to put into supporting roles in lesser films like this one. And it's actually working out kind of nicely for us, because we have other things that are helping to increase the quality of these other films. Okay, we have On a White Horse, so City Lights will be next. This was one of ours that we're hoping will be a hit, and it does take a dip, but not a huge dip. This is where we need to get our editors and composers to be better and better, but until we get that boutique bar lifted, it's not going to matter. Ooh, that one looks good. The City's Aflame. All right, we need to find something that doesn't have any competition. I think right there is good. So we're going to rent out 15,000 theaters. Yep, that's a lot. We'll go to 8,500 of our own. That way On a White Horse has some room to breathe if it needs it. And we will put in another 3,000 theaters here. 1,500 there and 500 here. City Lights is going to be a big film for us, I think. I hope. Start advertising on Valentine's Day. Make it huge up there at the beginning. Now, there's nothing huge that will most enjoy this, so that's a little concerning. Let's go with 4 of them. Big ad campaign. And we will go with a trick here. The hospice visit. May Lowe will not do it. Gene Stein will not do it. Jim Shelton will. And then we're going to do one at the back end towards this way. Surprise Ernest Lane. Nobody will do it. Well, bunch of snobs. You're not doing any PR for us. Okay. Let's let that go for a little bit. And then we'll get ready to put Feelings in a Bottle pretty soon. Scarface is getting ready for release. We've got lots of films out there at the same time. The trick worked for Scarface. Rotten Fates is taking a bit of a dive. It's already made us so much money, it doesn't really matter. Let's drop this down to 3,000. Got 1,007. We'll do another 1,000 here. And another 1,000 there. We'll put 3 weeks in. And let's see how Scarface does. Wow, we got 20 million in the bank now. That means it's time to buy a lot more cinemas. We have a B+ on Scarface. We're moving up there. Not getting the good reviews we want. Oh, the Bone Grinder loved it, though. I wonder if Jacob Gutman's related to David Gutman, our own actor here. Roscoe Ford is in this one. Charlie Graham. Bessie Patterson's already maxed out. Bernard's getting up there. Craig Woods is almost done. Okay. 1.1 million budget. That's going to crush it in its opening week. Okay, so we got the Mentor moving up. Got to be careful. Nothing in production currently. Let's see, what do we have going here? A bunch of people researching. Bernard's almost done with Imitation of Life, then he'll get to researching, and then we'll start with our new 1935 scripts. We have plenty of scripts right now, so we don't need to worry too much about that. And let's see what we've got in this next little bit. Feelings in a Bottle is almost ready to go. But first we get our Pollux nominees. We did not get our nominee for Best Film, nor Cinematography, nor Best Actor. We didn't get anything. Okay, so I really need your all help with what in the world do we do to get ourselves nominations, besides just make great films, which, granted, they weren't the best films, I guess, but I thought they were good enough to at least get us a nomination. Hey, there we go. We have The Criminal Gang. Walter, well done. Finally. We can get a lot of people in that one. Too bad we don't have that for Scarface, but I got another one that we might be able to use that for coming up in 1935. I want to see how Scarface does on its opening week. It's on week 1. Oh, there we go. What'd it do? 1.7 million. Only 56% attendance. Number 2 at the box office. Was it going up against anything? It was not. Man, they were both low there too. Selected by Mr. Harms. It's a B+, a 6, and a 6. Not that much better. Huh. Oh, there's down here. This guy on its second week. Man, there's a lot of films. Didn't even notice there were so many more down there. I've been looking at the top ones up at the top. Okay, A Cloudy Eye. We'll take that 1.4. Put that one in the bank. And let's get ourselves some more cinemas. Gerstein's only own 129. We're going to gobble up more and more. 240. Now we have 10,000 screens of our own. We're going to keep going. Time to get this one into distribution. Oh, Feelings in a Bottle, not good. Lorraine and Gary, not the dynamic duo yet, but they will get there. They will get there. So we'll put this one right after City Lights. Give it 7,500. I don't think it needs more than that. Well, actually, now we have 10,000 screens. Maybe we should use 10,000 as our number. I think that's a good start. There we go. We won't need to rent any out for this one, though. That'll save us on some money. Nah, we don't need that far. There we go. No one really wants to see this one. We're just going to put 3 into this one then. Doesn't appeal to have any mass appeal for anybody big. Let's put this one before opening week. Douglas Weaver won't. Sarah Fred will. Let's do a surprise wedding appearance. Can we get another one back here? Nope. Thank you, Sarah. Okay, Rotten Fates is up to 6.2 million. It's still raking in lots of money at 3,000 screens. It's going to max out these. Not make as much as it probably could, but it's still going to do really well for us. And what's its score? 5, 6, and 5? I don't know, but maybe that'll be one that we put out there. Jane, we definitely want to keep you because we're working at your star turn here. And you are not that expensive compared to some of the others we've had. Peter, one of our originals. Good grief, Peter. Let's throw that out there. Yeah. Bring it down a lot. Keep holding that over your head. Thomas Morrison. How about we give you extended medical coverage? All right. We do need to get more of those gifts. Research. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 5 in production right now. We don't have room for another one, it looks like. Oh, David. Try again. 1. Russell. Man, these guys are all asking for big raises. Wait, do we not have... What is being shot there? Pie in the sky, okay. Oh no, we have one open. I don't know how we have one open. But let's go ahead and get another film going then. We have problems with fresh elements. This one's looking good. Mortal Soul. King Kong. King Kong could be good as well. Just push the buttons even better. So let's go ahead and get that one in production. Has even more leeway. Harry Ray. So we do have an open one. Producing this one will be Alfred with, it's a comedy, an action. Nobody has any of these that really work for it. All right, Anthony, we'll let you have this one. The retired legend will be Gene Stein. His angry boss will be Gabe. The sidekick. We have a female sidekick here. Okay. Susie. Put you in there with the serial killer Bean. Where's David Gutman? Actually, we could let Ernest Duncan get a shot at... Albert Duncan get a shot at this one. So we've got 2 good ones. One average actor and then a young one getting his chance to get a first shot and start leveling up. Imitation of Life, 7 and 7, but not until February 1936 will that become fresh. Good job, Bernard. Shelve it for now and get to work on research. Oh, Being a Bonnet's German run has ended. Half of the proceeds was credited to the studio account. $4 million. Whoa. Okay. Nice. Okay, Bernard. Get us another theme. And let's use some of that $4 million to buy ourselves some more cinemas. Actually, let's just use all of it. We've got a lot of screenings now. Dwarfing the Gersteins. We will just put them out of business and sweep the films that way if we have to. They won't be able to make as many movies. Okay, so we can pay debts as well for people. We got all those maxed out. What should we try now? Hush money. What does that do? Okay, we can set all of that with scandals. You can estimate the size. I think we want to go with this. And we have lots of money in the bank. Scarface is doing well. And Rotten Fates is starting to finally slip, but it's still doing so well. All right, on a white horse. Okay, Rotten Fates. Let's see. It's not got much left in the tank. Let's just do 500 screens. We do no advertising campaign. That's fine. Let's let it trickle its way a little bit further. Scarface has already brought in almost 3 million. Not renting anything out. Might as well just let that have all of what's available there. And we just brought in another few $1,000,000. We just brought in $3 million again. So let's... Oh, here comes the Pollux Awards that we don't care about. All right, welcome back. Oh, not pause. Harlan, what do you got for us? Who's going to win and take our rightful trophies? How nice is to live in a country where morality is above everything else. Yeah. Even above the law. Ha, ha. Calvin Carlson's got a good shot at this one. These are all Gerstein. Ugh. And he won't come work for us, I forgot, because we ruined that. Best Actress. Della Kester. She's an 8. Wow. Best Director, Vincent Woods. Looks like he's got a great shot. Oh, shocker. With Bronze Shoes, which was just a 6. These aren't even like hugely artistic movies, so we're not far away. It's got to be Herbert Ford, right? Cornelius Leonard wrote a 7 and a 6.1. Okay, so we've got scripts that can compete with that. What determines... I wonder what determines the cinematography. And then best film. 2 Gersteins. 1 Person Family. A 7 and a 6.1. B on the Kino mark. Okay. Well, now we know. Yes, we will see you again next year. We'll be back next year. We'll be ready to go. Pay the taxes. Hey, we got a new setting. Okay, good job, Wilson. Ugh. I don't know what we're going to put in the American Civil War, but we'll figure something out. Now it's time to get to work on a... Well, wait, let's see if Felix can figure anything out first. Then we'll put them to work on scripts, potentially. I got 5 scripts we're going to work on. On a White Horse is ready to go. C+. This one is one of our average films. Just make a profit, even if it's not much. Get us something. What do we have? Russell. Yeah, this one. Not a hugely... It's still $1 million. So it still needs to do pretty well. Felix. That's disappointing. All right, let's get to work on some scripts. We have a lot of stale elements. Okay, this one is going to be Mutiny on the Bounty. It was the Best Picture winner. Frank Lloyd directed it. Clark Gable was in it, Charles Lawton. We're going to have historical drama action adventure. Yeah, there we go. We will set it on a tropical island. We have room for a daring adventurer. Don't have any soldiers yet. Let's do the daring adventurer. The antagonist, we got a pirate. We're going to say it was a pirate. So few supporting characters. Goodness. Let's put a sidekick in there. Everything else is going to be stale. Let's put a femme fatale in there. Doesn't really fit the actual movie, but that's fine. We will have a thrilling chase, a treasure hunt, what's our, well, we got to have something else. We could have a worried wife as well. And we will have everyone learns a lesson. Protagonist finds the treasure, maybe? Or the antagonist gets... Oh. We'll just do the antagonist gets punished there. Capture the pirate. That has nothing to do with the real mutiny on the bounty. That's okay. Oh, we need this to be Bernard. But we'll put Felix to it instead. It's still going to turn out good. I have no doubt. Vincent, what do you got for me? Fred Stevens, our 10-star director. We definitely want to keep him, even though he's going to be pricey. Not as expensive as I expected. Okay, we got to get another script. This one is going to be Bride of Frankenstein. There we go. And this one will be a romance. Drama. Let's do 50-50. Fantasy Kingdom. So this one was James Whale directed. Elsa Lanchester and Boris Karloff were in this one. We need like a monster. We'll go with the Outcast again. The antagonist will be a corrupt official. No, evil sorcerer. We've got to have a love interest, even though that's really stale. By the time this script is ready, and that'll be okay. We will also have... I don't know. The finale is going to be... The protagonist is going to die heroically. We will have social rejection, struggle, unrequited love, and we just have so many things. We need more supporting characters badly. How about we do chase? They're going to chase after him. They will chase after him with their pitchforks. All right. We've got to get more story elements. Desperately. Okay, we've got one ready to go into post. What is this one? The Last Merry Fellow on Earth. Roscoe Ford's up to 4 stars. Edward West's up to 4 stars. Okay, we're getting these all working. Throw a party on that one. Solid film. Solid effort right now. And this will be a... Who do we got? So we got Lewis and Virginia. Or, yeah, Lewis and Virginia. They're getting better. And we are training up a couple. Hopefully. City Lights is about to go into release. let's check out our movies. Rotten Fates is coming to the end of its run. It did really well. Scarface is coming to an end of its run. On a White Horse has made its money. Okay, let's look at Germany. Film distribution in Germany. We might as well use it while we can. What is one of our big money makers? Actually, let's wait. Let's wait till Rotten Fates is done, and we'll send that one over there. Pie in the Sky. Not horrible. August is when this one will become fresh. Winning the Beloved. How do we... Jane, we're still working on you becoming more of a star. You're getting there. Manuel Vasquez is maxed out at 8 stars now. Clarence Rhodes is leveled up. Our director. Let's have a party on this one too. This one will be... It's not the best of ones, so this one will be Lorraine and Gary. Our dynamic duo who are going to be amazing as time goes on. I have no doubt they're going to crush it. There we go. Everybody's contract comes up at the same time here. Drop it down a little bit. We're about to buy a lot of theaters again. Oh my goodness, Alfred. You're up to 3 stars, which is good. Get back to work. We have plenty of scripts. We just need to find the new elements before we write a bunch of new ones. All right, Rotten Fates in the distribution at $7 million profit. Excellent job. Now City Lights is ready to go out there and do its own run. And this one is a good one. Could maybe get us some Pollux nominations. It's a B+. 3 stars, 3 stars, 3 stars all around. That's looking like it has some potential. Everything's fresh in at 1.4 million we're putting into it because of all the theaters we're having to rent. Okay, Scarface, $3 million in profit. Not bad. Damsel in Distress is up to stale now. And Brian Bird couldn't find us anything. Try again. Let's get our police protection. What could this do? I'm nervous if we do that. That Gerstein's going to come back and get us. Now, where is Rotten Fates? There we go. It was such a huge hit. 46 days we'll get more. So we might as well use it until that comes crumbling down. At least get our people can watch our films and they can see the woman that they shot. Okay, On a White Horse did okay. Made over $1 million in profit. We can't ask for much more than that. Shrink these down. $49,000 more in budget. All right, so you're going to see a little cut that happened April 1st. There was a problem where the game locked up on me in late April. So if it was a little jarring there, transition, that's why. We've got to, I didn't want to go and just make you see everything again and redo all of it. So that's what we're doing as far as that goes. We are going to put Mortal Soul into production because it's something that is all fresh, and this is going to be a training film. So Edward West gets out there. Some of our lower quality average people are going to be the ones who are going to be doing this film. No, wait, we don't need to do anything. That's cheap. And hopefully we will not have the same issue hit. Edward, we already paid you, but sure. So we're actually going to try to find a new producer out here. Gordon Carpenter looks good. Need somebody who's got potential. Gordon Carpenter, I think, is just our guy. Oh, Timothy Hughes. 9-star potential. Let's go with him. This will be a good training film for him as well. First film, good job. 19 years old. He's going to be making lots of movies for us. We're going to let Mr. Woods go, probably. Fred Johnson can get the director spot on this one. Again, it'd be nice to find people who don't have that ceiling already so we don't have to bother training them once we do finally get it. Our hopeless romantic, Jane Fisher, is going to be this one. And the murderer will be Roscoe Ford, our dynamic duo here. Going to turn them both into stars. And while we're looking at it, I did try to make some new hires. So we're going to see who's out there as far as director. Anybody with like lots of talent as far as experience go or potential goes, who's not overly expensive. Right here, Lee Zimmerman. Gonna sign him. In our producer spot. Is there anybody down here who's cheap with, there we go. 24 years old. Conceited libidinous. Anybody who doesn't have any baggage? Right here, chaste perfectionist, Joe Pinkin. Let's do the same thing for cinematographers. Somebody cheap that we can train up. Who doesn't have a lot of baggage. Got a lot of 8 stars. 9-star right here, indifferent. That could be bad. Alvin Ray's too expensive for us. What we're looking for. Joe Day doesn't look too bad. How expensive? Okay, we can do this. And let's see about editors. This is something we definitely need to work on. Salary demands are low is what we want to find. With lots of potential. Right here. And let's get a composer with the same. 9 stars. Thomas Perkins. He's racist. Or we can get our 8 for Dick Beck. He's 8 stars, but we don't have the same baggage. He's just a perfectionist. Don't have anybody in our control. Let's go ahead and see what we have as far as, let's hire a level 2 security guard as well. See what we can do with that. So that gets us some new people out there. And hopefully that will pay some dividends. We have our scripts in the works. Walter will hopefully bring us something good here. Nope, Craig, we're done. Sorry. And we've got a crime of necessity from Walter. Good job, sir. We got something new, but we got to get an idea. And there's this modern American town, retired legend romance. Walter, you haven't written a script in a while, so go for it. We got to get something out there that could potentially. Winning, Beloved, and Damsel in Distress have become fresh again. That's good news. And Just Push the Button is ready to go. We got the 50% fast of the requests. Now we can do 75%, or I think we're getting closer to where we're going to have this level 6, and that's going to take a long time to upgrade. So we're going to go ahead and put into that one. And the mayor's achievements, we touted those. So let's go ahead and, how are we doing on our 32 days away? Let's go ahead and throw a party for 300. We can take that reputation hit all day long. Let's tout his achievements some more, because we want to use that influence as much as we can to get ready for the next Pollux Awards. Gonna be smart and actually use them this time. Okay, just push the button. Ugh. Not the best. Not the worst. And let's see what we've got here. Feelings in a bottle. This is the one that caused us some trouble on my last run. Oh, Donald Gallagher. All right, Donald. Go out there and find us some new supporting characters, please. If you can. Okay. Delay the contract payment. That's fine. We don't need that. What we want is the 5-year contracts. And we can now write faster. But what we really need... Actually, yeah, those story elements would be great, but we need to start getting more story elements. Otherwise, having that many is not going to do. So let's put all into that. It's going to take us about 2 years to get it, but there we go. And Feelings in a Bottle is about to release. Got to re-sign all these guys first. Our cinematographer, who is a star. Nice. He's not expensive either. Tom Alexander, big time actor for us. We do have the boutique bonus, but whoa, okay, not that bad, I guess. Oh, wait, that's for 1 year. Oh, my goodness, he's expensive for 3 years. He's going to be worth it. We have the money to do it, so we're going to shell out the money to do so. Bessie Patterson, definitely going to keep her. And Charlie Graham will definitely keep you as well. And let's see what we've got. Paul Wagner, definitely our best producer. And he's so inexpensive at $40,000. Walter Wilson's training is better. Glenn Parker is better. We've got actually, after we get Feelings in the Bottle, we're going to have to release some new ones. All right, Bernard, finish that one. We'll put you to work on something here in a minute. After we release Feelings in a Bottle. Let's get this one, City Lights. Let's just do 1,000 here, but then we're not going to do anything on these other ones. At least make that budget back. Now this is where it froze on me last time, so hopefully things go well here, because one of our guys got promoted or leveled up and it just stuck, so we'll see what happens. Level 5. Okay, it's already looking better. Pre-production. Speed that up to 40%. Then we can start going to the studio one. We're just going to let this play out because last time, like I said, it froze on me, so I'm just going to let it watch out and see what we get. Walter, 5 stars. Well done. But he's maxed out. But we're going to keep him, and if we get unlock the boutique bonus, we will try to train him. But he's going to do fine at the moment. Everything's fresh. 720,000 is all it is. But now we have an angry boss that is stale. And just push the button until September. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad. And on that, well, let's see what else we've got here. Okay. I think we will wrap up on a white horse. And as we wrap up on a white horse, we will also wrap up this episode. We finished out April. We've got City Lights that's doing well for us. We've got Feelings in a Bottle, which did fantastic on all things considered on its first week. Others that are ready to get into release will need to do that pretty soon. We've got others about to go into post-production. Lots of spaces are lined up, but we need to get those scripts to be a little fresher. Otherwise, we're going to run into some issues, but we're going to have some money coming in from Germany as well. So we'll see how long that lasts. Not much longer, probably. But with that being said, I want to thank you all for joining me on this one. Come back on the next episode. Until then, take care, and we'll see you then.